These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. I'm Amelia Fabiano with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona on this Sunday. President Joe Biden is heading to the Valley this upcoming week during the presidential preference election here in Arizona. But we're also learning more about the Biden administration's CHIPS and Science Act with a focus on Intel chip production in Arizona. Reuters reports a grant announcement will come next week and is expected to be a multi-billion-dollar deal. Staying on top of our election coverage, Lisa Mara has been named Arizona's state elections director. She was the former elections director for Cochise County. She resigned last year after she refused demands by GOP supervisors to hand count ballots cast in the 2022 election. Mara will now be the point person for elections officials. She'll oversee equipment testing, candidate and petition filing, election night reporting, and canvassing. Well, priced out after serving our country, the Housing Assistance Council says 857 veterans are homeless here in Arizona. The American Legion in Tucson, though, is working to get that number down to zero. The state commander says they have the ability to do just that.
We have the ability to do that for veterans specifically and get them pointed in the right direction to not be homeless in the future.
In a new plan, the Veterans Affairs has a goal of placing more than 900 Arizona veterans into permanent housing this year. Another goal is to ensure 95% of those vets don't return to being homeless. And across the nation, the VA's goal is to find housing for more than 41,000 veterans.
Helping Arizonans facing homelessness. It's a mission for Joseph Charles, executive director of the Arizona Justice Center, which he helped establish in Glendale more than a decade ago.
We're seeing people thrown into homelessness that never experienced it before for one reason or another.
One of those people facing the unknown is Let Joe Know viewer Prima. They reached out to our team desperate for help, saying they and several other families were living on the street after going through a sober living program. Our problem solver Grant hopped on the case. He reached out to the Arizona Justice Center to see if they could offer any resources, and they came through.
Helping them to get their lives back in order is one of the first steps.
Prima and other families who showed up on a set day were housed in a hotel while they worked to redeem a housing voucher.
To bring hope into their lives, just one person at a time.
Helping with housing placement, just one of the resources the Arizona Justice Center offers, like collecting and storing important mail for those who are unhoused, helping navigate food stamps and insurance, legal and counseling services. They also partner with other organizations to provide a lifeline through government phones and Operation ID.
They come in here with the computer access to give the people their birth certificates, driver's licenses, vital records that they've either lost or got stolen or destroyed on the street.
Identification makes it possible for people to apply for housing or a job. Help one step at a time by meeting people where they are.
We just don't have a fix on it yet, but we're getting there. I think we're all getting there working together.
To learn more about the Arizona Justice Center, resources they offer, or to volunteer, go online to abc15.com/Let Joe Know. For the Let Joe Know team, I'm Faye Fredericks.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm Nohe Lonnie Graff with your most accurate forecast. Despite a soggy start to the day, I do believe that we will dry out in the second half, and we're even going to make it back into the 70s today. Futurecast showing us band of showers that will move over north of the valley and bring some stray showers into the valley. And then by 10, it starts to clear out. We'll continue to see this system swell up to our east and north, but for the most part, we should stay dry here in the valley. So cool in the morning in the 50s through about 9 o'clock. Then by 10, we're in the 60s, mid 60s by noon, drying out. And then in that 5 o'clock hour, we'll hit the 70s there. So short amount of time in the 70s. And then tomorrow, as we continue to stay dry in the valley anyway, we'll surge into the upper 70s. And by Wednesday, plenty of sunshine in the valley, and the 80s are back in that forecast, even though we'll be tracking rain and snow continuing up north for the next couple of days.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to our website, abc15.com, or download that free ABC15 mobile app. Have a great St. Patrick's Day. Be safe and have a great Sunday.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.